to some of that junky shit.
Peace, 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 man. Got my guy in the building with me, man. Kenzie Tarantino.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the
yes,
building,
sir.
man. Nice having you, family.
No, I appreciate you having me, man. I'm blessed to be here, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
we in here, man. Salute to Jay Scott for the connection, too, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Big love to Jay Scott. Big love.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kenzie, man, we start off like this, man. Where you from originally?
Man, straight from VA. You know what I'm saying? Born in South Hill.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? Moved to Richmond. Took that to Virginia Beach.
Word.
2005. Now we out here. Out here with it, man.
In the A.
Yes, sir.
Doing your thing, too, with the music, man. I see the visuals, man. Everything looking crispy.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
And the vibes is dope, too, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, man.
So what brings you to Atlanta, man? Was it the music, or what was that?
Oh, man. Shout out to my mom, man. My heart, she had an opportunity, and she seized it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed that she did. Changed my life.
Word
up.
For
sure. So I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, it changed the family's life, but, you know what I'm saying, as far as I go, yeah, changed my life, especially when it comes to the music.
Word
sure.
up. Mm-hmm. Word up.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, difference between, VA and Atlanta, musically, Atlanta got, that's like where it's happening at right now.
Yeah.
Now, did you notice that initially coming down? When you got into it?
I'm going to be honest, I didn't.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I was in VA, but was crazy. In VA, excuse me. And at the time, my favorite artist was T.I. So I guess kinda, but I didn't know like the totality of it. Like you really don't know until you really come out here and tap in and feel like the culture. You feel the energy. You feel the essence. You know what I'm saying? You start meeting and mingling and talking to different people out here. It's a way different feeling than, you know what I'm saying, being somewhere else and you just on the outside looking in.
I agree with that too. Yeah. I had that same experience, man. It's just like it's almost like the access is different.
Yeah,
to people.
Yeah,
like you literally go just bump into them. Yeah, right there. Like going to get gas. Or
no, literally, I done happened to me before. Like it done happened to me before. So it's like you got to come correct. You know what I'm saying? If you come correct, you come with respect. You know what I'm saying, whoever you're talking to, I'm sure they'll at least give you a small open ear, you know what I'm saying, to hear what you got going on.
Big fact. So one thing I'll tell you about your music, man, I appreciate you. I see that you really on the hip hop.
Yeah.
Definitely on the hip hop.
Heavy.
Boom bap.
Heavy.
So
heavy.
What inspires you musically, and who maybe inspires you? I know you mentioned T.I. a second ago.
Yeah. So it started, I'll be honest, from the get-go, 50 Cent.
50.
That was the first album I copped.
Word.
Man, everything, like with my own money at the time, like it was crazy. Like it was I had like 2 copies, you know what I'm saying? One was given to me from a family friend, and then one was given, I bought my own. So
you was serious about that?
Oh, I was serious about it. No doubt. I had the clean and the dirty copy, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's what really got me into it, just the sound, you know what I'm saying, what he was saying. And I really didn't, I understood what he was saying then, but it's really until you get older and you really start paying attention more to lyrics and cadences and stuff like that, to where I'm like, oh, this man is on a different level. And I always it made me stick to just that raw original sound, like. Facts. And then even now, like the type of boom bap, I guess you could say, like I make the boom bap, and it's like I try to make sure I put some of my twist on it, you know what I'm saying, just to make it a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, different, you know what I'm saying, because I got people like Wale, people like Big Sean that are influences for me, so like that's a wide range of people, like I can go here and then I can go here with it, and so it's a little sprinkle of everything that kind of, you know what I'm saying, makes Tarantino's music. Yeah.
And I hear that. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I do hear that.
Yeah, like, appreciate it, man.
You go from Bucks Jersey to,
no doubt.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
The Aura joint with Jay Scott.
Yeah, one of my favorite joints too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I really like what you do with the music creatively.
Yeah, thank you,
know
man.
What I mean?
Thank you.
And you doing your own thing, man.
Yeah, got to trying to just build upon my audience. Build upon. I like to experience, so I could, you know what I'm saying, obviously have something to talk about, because I'm not talking about anything. I try to talk about anything that I'm not doing, just because it's not organic to me.
Straight up.
So I just try to experience a lot, and, you know what I'm saying, make sure I'm really capturing it, and so that way when it comes to the music, whether it's good, whether it's bad, happy, sad, right, I'm able to tap into my real skill that way.
No doubt.
Sure.
Now let me ask you this: how important do you think it is to have, like you said, you're really organic and you're really true to yourself with the music? Now, how important do you think that is to music, like the hip hop, like to have a message in it, and you know what I mean, something someone can take away from it, versus just making something brainless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like you got people out here that, you know what I'm saying, that's what they want, which is you know what I'm saying, which is so cool. You know what I'm saying, and some of that stuff I like. You know what I'm saying.
Word.
But I feel like when people want to hear music, they want to hear what you've really been through. You know what I'm saying, the struggles that you went through, what it took for you to get to where you at now. You know what I'm saying, you have people out here that are going through real situations. You know, everybody goes through stuff, and I know personally for me, one of my outlets was music, not making the music, but just listening to other artists, and certain songs would speak out to me, like would really hit me. You know what I'm saying? And so I try to approach, if I can, you know, my music in that type of way. You know, I'm gonna have my stuff where I talk my stuff, but I also want to be able to have that fan that's like, you know what I'm saying, you got all these fans like, oh yeah, I love your music, but it's that one fan that's gonna run up on you and be like, look, you make dope music, but this one song like changed my life. This got me through blah 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 blah. Dope. And that's what the message is for. It gives something to motivate. It gives something inspiration. You could say one thing in a song that'll get somebody to get up off their ass and go do something, you know what I'm saying? And that's important. And as long as it's coming from the heart, it's gonna touch somebody else.
Let's talk about the fashion, man. You came through the door and I was like, yo, my dude got his own style, and I like that, bro.
Doubt,
you know what I mean? Explain the style. Where that come from?
For sure. So for me, man, it's what's called vintage. It's what they call vintage. And I guess that also comes from the tree of thrifting. And you know what I'm saying, I used to thrift when I was young, you know what I'm saying, with my family, and I didn't even know it. That's just where, you know what I'm saying, that's where we shop.
Word.
And so, you know what I'm saying, fast forward, and shout out to my boy Crease. He hit me one day and was like, yo, like there's this store out here with nothing but like old clothing. Like it's funny because he couldn't even really explain it, but he could. Like it was just dope shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shout out to Versus. And I went one day and I was like a kid in a candy store. Like I couldn't get enough. Like
right at home.
I'll spend all my money there. And it's like it's because the clothes come from nostalgia. Like it could come from your childhood, it could come from something that you like. Even if you hate it, it's gonna get a reaction. You're gonna be flipping through the shirts and be like, "Oh, I hated that movie." You know what I'm saying? But it's a old, you know what I'm saying? It could be 90s, you know what I'm saying, 80s, you know what I'm saying, 2000s, and it's like to be able to have something that somebody probably doesn't have in a certain like mile radius of you, like you probably like it's almost damn near one of one. Like that's a dope feeling to have, like a old hat, a old shirt, you know what I'm saying, just like this. Like it's just it speaks to me. So if it speaks to me, you know what I'm saying, it could obviously speak to somebody else because they just gonna see it and be like, oh, like I remember that. Well, oh, that's dope because I used to blah blah blah. Like it's just gonna bring a reaction, you know what I'm saying, out of everybody else, man. Mm-hmm.
I think that's really dope, man. I think nostalgia is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You'd be surprised. Like, I mean, you probably get plenty of compliments of people when they hit them like that. They like, oh,
yeah,
where you get that?
Yeah, like, cause they taking a quick, like, they even if it's a quick glimpse, like it's probably got like a graphic on it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm also big in I'm big into wrestling and shit like that. So like I have a couple wrestling shirts. So like that I'll get like a lot of compliments on. Like people will see it and be like, oh, like I remember blah blah blah. Or, oh, that's a cool shirt because you know what I'm saying. Whole conversations come off of that. You know what I'm saying. Dope. It's like you take it out. You know what I'm saying. You carry it further than that, but it just creates good vibes for sure.
That's dope.
No doubt.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you on that, man. And you was telling me a situation where you actually, this was crazy, but you had a specific hoodie on.
Yeah,
you were out of town because you were traveling. Man, tell me about that hoodie experience, man. Like,
bro. So, long story short, shout out to Griselda, man. An artist named Westside Gun.
Salute.
He opened up a store out in Buffalo at the Walden Galleria, and I was like, man, I can't miss this. Like, for some reason, something hit me. Was like, bro, you just can't miss it. And so for me, it's being able to cop, you know what I'm saying, cool merch from artists that I like. Or not even merch, my bad. He be calling it, you know what I'm saying, it's fashion. It's fashion, a whole thing.
Dope.
But like, let me go, you know what I'm saying, cop some new. But at the same time I was like, yo, like I'm an artist. I'm here to network, I'm here to talk to people. Let me see if I can just, you know what I'm saying, shake some hands and make sure that somebody knows who Kenzie Tarantino is before I leave Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
So you was here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Decided to just go up there just for this event.
Just for that. Just literally, like, he announced it like a month beforehand and was like, yo, I'm dropping the store, you know what I'm saying, in a month, be ready. And I was like, oh man, like I'm gonna be ready, you know what I'm saying. I told myself, like, there were some times where I was like leading up to it where I didn't have what I needed,
right,
you know what I'm saying. And I'm not talking materialistic, I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, financially. So
right,
it seems like it wasn't gonna happen, and by the grace of God, like I made it happen. I just made it happen. It happened.
That's
and
dope.
Yeah, so went out there, did all that, great experience. On the flight back, on some crazy stuff, like I had one of Benny's hoodies on.
Benny the
Plugs I Met hoodie on.
That's dope.
And bro, I'm walking on the plane, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to duck your head under the thing. I turn right, and man, he's sitting right there in the seat, like right there. And I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Bro, he looked at the hoodie first and then looked at me, and I'm looking at him, you know what I'm saying? So that was really cool, man. And the whole time I'm like, yo, like it would just be cool just to if Benny knew who I was somehow. And so made my way off the plane. I was hoping he was still there, and Lord willing, he was standing right there. And I was just like, yo, man, like.
So you got a chance to chop it up with him?
Got a chance to chop it up with him, you know what I'm saying? And tell him what it is. And that was man.
Mission accomplished.
Just mission accomplished, real talk. That was what I wanted to do. Didn't know how it was gonna happen and who it was gonna be with or what I was gonna do. But I knew I felt it. Something special was gonna happen, and that was too destined, man.
So dope, man.
Crazy,
and I love that, man. Like just being out there, man, and just like look at what you did, bro. You actually left here against all odds.
Yeah, man.
Something you wanted to do. You willed that to be.
Just made it
made it happen. And got exactly what you wanted out of it. I think that's awesome.
Literally
man.
came back with good conversation, good information. And some new stuff to put on, man. So I can't complain at all.
Dope shit, man. And salute to Griselda, man. Salute to the boys for real.
Doubt. They the reason they really put the battery in my back to. I mean, I always was a rapping ass nigga, but like they re-put the battery in my back. I would say they charged me back up and you know what I'm saying.
That sound was infectious, man.
Yeah,
it was refreshing too. You know what I mean? So I get it, bro. I felt the same way here. And I was like, yo, what?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's back. It's back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it never left, but it's really here. You know what I'm saying? And salute to them, man. Salute to them.
Man. So, yo, Kenzie, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's been really dope having you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Before we get out of here, though, I need to make sure you connect with the people, man. Let them know how they could, find your music and find out more about Kenzie Tarantino. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. So everybody, y'all can find me at Kenzie Tarantino pretty much everywhere. IG, Twitter, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you listen to music, wherever you know what I'm saying, scroll and get your thoughts off. You can find me, and your pictures, you can find me at Kenzie Tarantino, Kenzie Tarantino. So make sure y'all get with me.
Tap in, man.
Tap in, man. For sure.
I tell you what, Kenzie, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Nice having you,
man.
brother.
Thank you, brother. Junkies.
Word up. Let's get it. Yeah.